What's going on? We back with the box. Hey, good morning. We back. When y'all log on, y'all see the title. Talk about Errol Spence. Talk about comments he made that bad left hook got him on record saying that he wanted to get all three belts before he faces Terrence Crawford. Some people saying duck sauce, but Crawford ain't in a rush to fight him neither. This ain't nothing new. This is just something that got popularized because he said it after the weigh-in, man. But we gonna get into that. We're gonna get into some other stuff as well. I know it's a late night stream, just the way the day fell today, man. And I got one more non-basketball related video. I told y'all guys earlier that we had to, if y'all was watching any of the videos, we were gonna have to start deleting the live streams. They got an algorithm that's not monetizing them. I don't want to compromise the channel, so that's what it is. But let me know when y'all start rolling up in here who I'm chopping it up with, man. See, we got a few people in here. Say something in the chat, man, before we get to rolling. But yep, we're gonna talk about some Errol Spence, and then talk about some more Errol Spence, and then we're gonna talk about Q&A real quick. So we ain't gonna be on hella long. We're not gonna be on hella long. At least I don't plan on being hella long. I know a lot of people got something to do with their Friday nights, especially when you're young. What's going on, JD Films, my brother? Appreciate it. Appreciate to see you, my brother. Let me give you a wrench real quick. But yeah, we're gonna get into this Errol Spence stuff. Let me know when y'all hop up in the building, man. Let me know something. Chat, what's going on, Alex, man? Santos, what's going on, Blackheart? I'm out here in the Big D free time to say, yeah, I was supposed to be out there this weekend, man. It ain't fall the way I wanted to fall. I see Black Fight Fan chopping it up with him and Fred. Him and Fred is out there chopping it up. Black Fight Fan. I seen them eating some barbecue, so that's what's up, man. So hopefully I can get some of them fights. This is a fight I'm supposed to be at, but I just think, it was hella cheap too, man. That wouldn't have been an issue. It was hella cheap, but it didn't fall that way. Hopefully I can catch Errol Spence next time in Dallas when he got a better opponent. But we're gonna start it up. Like I said, when you get in the chat, let me know something. We're gonna talk about Errol Spence saying he wants all three belts, and then Crawford. And you already know my stance on that, man. I just feel that Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. should happen sooner than later, even if it's next year in the first quarter. I mean, we all know it's going to take Errol Spence a while to get those three belts. I know he's been assured that Danny and Sean Porter the winner's going to fight him. But Danny Garcia, I heard, was doing an interview with the Breakfast Club, and Danny Garcia hasn't even started training yet. And somebody Famous Athletics brought up a very good point. And one day I'm going to have to link up with him and have him come on the channel as well. He said that Danny Garcia always pushes a fight back. See, and I can believe that because Danny Garcia don't want to fight more than one time a year. He don't want to fight more than 2 times a year no more. So they know that he gonna make them squeeze that Danny and Errol Spence fight in. Because Steven Espinoza said Showtime has a big mystery pay-per-view, and it's not looking like it will not be Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. You cannot put a pay-per-view on at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States for boxing, and expect that to do well. And they say they want to save all their big fights like Santa Cruz and Gary Russell, for example, for that pay-per-view card. So I get to that part. I don't believe anybody's on steroids so they get caught. So I give people a benefit of the doubt, but I'll get to that point as well. But shout out to Blood Boxing Returns. I caught his live stream today. It's the first time I actually got to see him. I had never seen him before. So that's what's up, man. Seemed like a very cool brother. But yeah, man, that's just the way they want to put it down, man. From day one, when people were talking about Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford, Bob Arum said Errol Spence is the fighter that he wants. And he said he wants to build that up to be a pay-per-view. He said he wants to build it up where he at least does a $500,000 pay-per-view. That's what I heard. And I mean, it is what it is. If that's what he wants, I mean, that's a lot of building they got to do. You can get all the belts and still not be shit. You know what I'm saying? Crawford got all the belts at 140, and quite frankly, the casual public didn't really care. It didn't really boost his stock to be this polarizing star where he could walk in your urban communities and he could just be synonymous with boxing. Not yet. And I figured that people said, well, if Earl beats Danny and Earl beats Keith Thurman somehow, he should be a pay-per-view star. Not really. He need to beat all 4 of them plus Terrence Crawford and probably move up and beat some guys so people start taking note. It takes a lot for you guys to get on pay-per-view. And one thing that Errol Spence is doing, he's fighting more often. So he catching that wave right now. You got to fight 3 or 4 times a year so people will see you. And then you got to be accessible as well, too, on TV. But I just come to accept the fact that it's a trend to marinate fights now. It's really trendy to marinate fights. Everybody want to wait, and they think the big payday coming on the back end. And I seen fights marinated before, and it never happened. I seen plenty of fights that marinate that we want to see that they never happened. And then the fights that marinate, they marinate so long, the build-up is so big that the fight can never match the hype. Pacquiao Mayweather, right? You feel me? So you got that. At the end of the day, I just want to see them fight, man. I want to see both at their physical prime fight. I don't care if you got 1, 2, 3. I don't even care if you got a belt at this point. I don't care if you got a belt. Just fucking fight, dog. Fight. Both of them know they're not gonna make $10 million per fight. To fight each other. It's not happening. A lot of boxers are delusional. They think in their mind that they fucking Hector Camacho the Macho Man. You not. They think they this flamboyant superstar guy that everybody gravitate to, like a Mayweather or a Leonard. You not that. And Sugar Ray Leonard fought on regular TV, making $10 million fighting on regular TV. The money is on regular TV. You just got to get a commitment to put better product on regular TV, man. Are you from Charlotte? That's what's going on, my brother. My cousin, he's staying in Charlotte. I've been in Charlotte a long time ago, dog. Greensboro, Charlotte. Fuck Danny Garcia with his Floyd gimmick. Yeah, why do you want Earl to be on steroids so bad? I didn't want Earl to be on steroids. That's the talk of the town. I didn't say Errol Spence was on steroids at all. That's what people are saying. It's a hot topic. Errol Spence said it the best and the most feared. And it sounded like they making the winner of Danny and Sean fight him. Yup. But the problem with Danny and Sean fighting him is Danny Garcia trying to push that shit back, dog. That's why you ain't heard. I ain't did a video. I ain't come across doing the video yet, man. But I've been wanting to do a video last few days. I finally got around to the Derevchenko and Jacobs video. But I haven't got around to the Porter and Garcia video yet. It ain't no. They said it's a alleged date, but ain't been no date said. This fight was actually supposed to go down the end of July. July 28th was probably the day they was targeting, but Danny Garcia pushed it back a whole month, where they pushed it back to August 28th. And Sean Porter gonna be damn near out the ring a year. They might not fight till November, December. Because Danny Garcia don't want to walk that plank versus Errol Spence, dog. He don't want to fight 3 times in a year. He don't want to fight more than 2 times in a year. Really one. And it wouldn't be surprised, this dude faked the injury or something, dog. And this fight don't even happen to the end of the year or next year. I'm starting to become a skeptic for this fight. And I know it took a long time for Robert Easter Jr. and Mikey Garcia to be announced. You know what I'm saying? I know it took a minute for that to be announced. I know it did. So maybe it's just running a little bit slow. Very boxing champions, man. But this is a fight that's what? Probably about 11 weeks out. It's about 11 weeks out, Danny and Sean. I just don't get it, man. Like all this shit building up. You need 12, 16 weeks to train. I think somebody said, Roger Mayweather said, you only need 8 weeks to train. 8 weeks, you should be in shape because you shouldn't be abusing your body outside the ring. But at the end of the day, I'm just so fed up with these welterweights, dog. I'm fed up with all of them. I gotta get 3 belts to fight, Crawford, and that's just the storyline. They shouldn't be. They should fight each other, man. They should fight each other now. I don't give a shit about what they're making because I know the money jump ain't happening. And before you look up, Errol Spence might not even make the weight no more, man. Seriously, he said he could make the weight and all this stuff now. As soon as you get that grown, right, he about 28 right now. About your right getting to the 30s, your bone density change, and then sometimes you can't make it. Then it's gonna be the excuse. Well, I barely made the weight. That's why Terrence Crawford wouldn't. Well, that's why I had a tough time with Terrence Crawford. I barely made the weight. I'm not trying to hear no excuses, dog. I'm not trying to hear people say, well, a fighter A, he gave Terrence Crawford a hard fight, and he made Errol Spence brave. He laid the groundwork for Errol Spence, or or fighter B beat Errol Spence, and that's when Terrence Crawford got brave and wanted to jump in with Errol Spence. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Well, Errol Spence got old, or he outgrew the weight class, or Crawford, fuck that. They both at their physical prime. They both hot right now. They should be fighting. Imagine Sugar Ray Robinson saying some shit like that. This motherfucker who fought 107, 130, 40 fights, fighting every other week, dog. You don't hear all this politicking and shit, man. The boxing politics is getting on my nerves. These promoters and shit, man. Yo, Madonna Matisse was never made based either just building it up. Exactly. Or Kotelnik and them too. Kotelnik was a good fighter too. A lot of people don't remember Andreas. I think his name was Andreas Kotelnik. He actually beat the fuck out of Devin Alexander too. If y'all remember Kotelnik, what's going on, Bracey? Lopez and Gamboa. See, real hardcore fans know about Juan Lopez and Gamboa. That was a fight that a lot of people wanted to see. See, the real hardcore fans remember that. And Bob Arum promoted both of them and never made the fight and let Orlando Salido whoop on Lopez twice. Who remember that? People look at Pacquiao and Mayweather and think that's the pinnacle of marinade fight. But at the end of the day, Pacquiao and Mayweather turned more boxing fans off than any other pay-per-view event and didn't live up to the hype. McGregor and Mayweather lived up to the hype more than Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather did. The hype was so big, it could have never hit the pinnacle with the hype hit. That's the downside to marinating fights. No, they don't need to strip Keith Thurman. You do not want them to strip Keith Thurman. You do not want the Super WBA champion to strip Keith Thurman. And you know what? I'm going to put that in my archives. I'm going to do a video on that. Because a lot of you guys, I got to thank y'all guys, even if it's in the threads or the comment section, a lot of you guys give me good video ideas. I can't always take the credit for it. When most videos are struggling and ain't no boxing news, I still come through with videos. Y'all notice that. When most people ain't coming up with no videos, I got a good mind to pull up a subject or something, or I know where to find the news at or something. And a lot of times, a lot of you guys give me good topics like that, man. So that definitely goes out to Cycle Cows, man. I definitely gonna want to shout you out in that video, man. I dropped a video earlier. I don't know if you guys seen it about why Carlos Ocampo got the Errol Spence fight over Yordenis Ugas. I don't know if you guys seen that. But like I said, man, it's a real funny game, man. All these guys look at these guys building these fights and I want to do that. I want just fight, man. Because if you actually fight the best and you believe you can beat the best, you beat the best. Worst case scenario is your career turns out like Bernard Hopkins, where you just have a legendary run or a streak of some sorts, or a hell of a championship run, and you turn legendary. That's real shit. You turn legendary like that. But at the end of the day, it's no need to build this fight. Really. And the only reason I would be in favor to build this fight. Only reason I would be in favor to build this fight if they was gonna put it on regular TV. This is the fight that should be seen by the masses. Why should Keith Thurman have a belt if he don't defend it? Well, you better look out for my video. Because you want Keith Thurman to keep that belt. Trust me. You want Keith Thurman to keep that belt. You don't want that belt to fall into the wrong hands. And then it's going to be harder for Errol Spence to unify. I say that. You don't want the belt to fall into the hands it may fall into. Trying to tell you, dog. You don't want that. It'd probably be nice if I go out to that Crawford fight October 13th if everything is good. I think that's it. I mean, I was just looking at Siler Childs at Dave New down for North Omaha. I might travel out to that Crawford fight, man. That might be a good fight to travel out to. I've never been to Omaha, Nebraska. Robert Mountain, hey, shout out to you for this content and telling it like it is. I definitely appreciate it. Soy Presidente. McGregor Mayweather is the ultimate casual fight that has been ever made. You're right. It was a casual fight, but it shit exceeded expectations. What's up, Be More Wood TV? Go subscribe to the homie Wood Be More TV. I don't know what happened to H Money channel, though. I got to ask my homie because he went to the fights with him one day. They already know they losing. Boxing is for me. Fuck Porter and Danny. Both of them won't fight Spence. They ain't fight Spence. They don't have to fight Spence, dog. They're gonna fight him. They're gonna prolong it though. They're gonna stretch it out. I'll tell you that. They really will stretch it out. That's it. The city got crazy culture. Then I'm looking forward to going down there. You know, I wish the Cornhuskers would play on the Thursday night that week, and then you can go out there Thursday, see Nebraska play, and then chill out to Saturday and see Bud play. I think that would be the ideal weekend. But they're out of town that weekend though. Nebraska got crazy. Nebraska University got crazy culture from I forget the quarterback they had when they played Miami. On the black guy, I can't remember his name. And then he had Eric Crouch and stuff for that money. Oh damn! Why channel got taken down, dog? They've been demonetizing channels and stuff and taking people's channel. I was looking for his channel. Somebody brought it to my attention. I wonder why, man. He was on the come up too. Tommy Frazier, that's his name. Exactly. That was his name. But like I said, man, and also the benefit of Errol Spence getting all 3 belts is that he could demand more money. 3 belts to 1, that makes Errol Spence the A side. All right, I feel you, some BS. That makes him the A side. You know what I'm saying? When you got 3 belts to 1 belt, I know Errol Spence said he want to cross that street, but ultimately, you think ESPN wants to pay Errol Spence more money than Terrence Crawford to come fight on ESPN? Ultimately, it's going to have to be Terrence Crawford crossing the street or them meeting on a neutral network or a free network. That's exactly what it's going to be. You know, it's going to be, them fighting on CBS, NBC, Fox, or something like that. But if they want to make it pay-per-view, I definitely pay for it. I really don't pay for pay-per-views no more. Boxing is me. The WBA will give the belt to Luka and take a pay. That's what I'm hitting at. That's what I'm hitting at. They not letting people monetize the live videos. They are. I guess it's just me. They just demonetize mine, but we cuss a lot. So a lot of the brothers will go live, and the super chats definitely carry the video, and the ads that already wrong when you click on the video. But it's best to delete it because you compromise your channel. Then if you cuss a lot, when they changed the rules with AT&T and another big investor, they pulled out. That's when they changed the monetization rules, and it's just a bunch of BS. Oh, I had to read that all the way together, bro. I don't know about his mom. I'm good on his mom. You can have that, bro. My sister, that little brown thing, the dark thing. Yeah, you're right about that one. I really think Spence would fare at 154. He fought at 154 in the amateurs. That won't be an issue. He'd probably beat everybody but Charlo because they ain't gonna fight. They train in the same gym. He'd be right beat everybody. He was at 152 with Vanes Monterosian. And Vanes Monterosian was one of the best guys. Well, Vanes was in a different class than Spence. Vanes was in the same class at 152 as Charles Hadley, Vanes Monterosian. I think it might have been Boo Boo Andrade might have been right there as well too. They was in the same Olympic, little amateur time. So Vanes Monterosian was the best out the bunch though, believe it or not. And obviously he wasn't shit as a pro. So that amateur shit don't usually mean nothing. Elvis J, 9-time Kelvin probably moves to 68. Canelo probably gonna. I don't even talk about Canelo, dog. Spence could jump up and fight him. He could. He already said it, but it is what it is. But like I said, the 3 belts that Errol Spence will bring to the table is leverage. It's more money. You know what I'm saying? He said he want to go to ESPN. I guarantee you, ESPN not gonna pull out that money. And pay-per-view, what they make, man. Crawford did 60,000 buys. With with Victor Postal. Remember that was a pay-per-view on HBO. So shit, like I said, man, they need to kill the pay-per-view thing. They need to make boxing more accessible, dog. Tuesday night fights, Thursday night fights on regular TV or something. You know what I'm saying? They need to put this stuff back on ABC. But it ain't gonna happen. They want to beat these premium networks up. He ain't moving up that many like Roy did. Hell no. Spence probably top out at 160. If that, It depends on how much money he make and how long he want to stay around the sport. because he can't keep fighting the way Spence fighting and think to move up. He going to have to get on his back foot and box a little bit. And he got the ability to box from what they say, but he can't keep fighting that pressure style fight. And that's another video I forgot to do. I'm just jotting them down today, baby. It gave me, I forgot I had that idea earlier. You know. But got a whole bunch of notes up in here, man. I don't know what I just did with the one I just made though, but like I said, Spence can move up quite a bit though. He could, but I don't really see it. I don't really know. Like, he could box for sure. He definitely can box, but he ain't showed that on the pro level yet. He ain't showed people he can box on the back foot. But anybody go that deep into the Olympics and make the Olympics, he gotta know how to box. So, and that body work gonna carry him a long way, because the same type of tenacious body work carried Mike McCullum a long way. You know, they carry Mike. Anytime you go to the body like they do, it's gonna carry you a long way in this game, man. And like I said, Spence need that. Spence want that notoriety, dog. You know, he want to be known as the guy with 3 belts, and he gonna want to call the shots and get the lion's share versus Terrence Crawford. That's why it's important. See, Crawford is really at Spence's leisure. You know, for Crawford, it'll benefit him right now to fight Errol Spence before he get 3 belts, because they can split the money evenly. But if Errol Spence is bringing 3 belts to the table, a win over Ocampo, then a win over Danny Ashine, and for the WBC, then a win over Keith Thurman for the WBA belt. Come on, right there, that's a 60-40 split in Spence's favor, probably a 70-30. If it's Canelo Alvarez making the deal. Real talk. The split is going to be heavily in Errol Spence's favor. 3 belts to 1. Terrence Crawford going to be the one that's going to get the shit in of the split. So Crawford, like I said in my previous video, Crawford need to go ahead and try to get Keith Thurman out in the ring. Real shit. He need to go ahead and get Keith Thurman in the ring. I hate that people think pay-per-view is for super fights. Well, that's what it is now, Dave. That's what they believe it is now. The super fight back in the day used to be on fucking NBC, Dave. You remember that? Or on the regular networks, ABC with Howard Cosell calling it. That was what a super fight was. What's up, Punchline Pugilism? What I'm gonna do pushing that steroid shit for? I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. Is he even, or whatever it is it even in here? That dude ain't got no job and no life, bro. Whatever that is, you know, in my opinion, he just go around on everybody shit all day. He must got an easy job. He must be a little kid. You know, he must be a little kid. But at the end of the day, you know, people that accuse people of steroids, man, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You know, especially if you in random drug testing, and Errol Spence he's in USADA. People say, USADA's corrupt and this and this. Ain't shit wrong with USADA. You know, people got a whole bunch of stories about USADA, but they ain't got no damn facts on it. You know, and people say, oh, VADA's this, but VADA's the very drug company that's linked with the WBC, who then gave several fighters a pass out of VADA. Bermane Stiverne got popped before Alexander Povetkin did in a fight, and they swept that under the rug. You know, Luis Nery is about to get cleared from VADA and the WBC. They clear you, Luis Ortiz. So don't tell me about, you know, they say, well, that's the WBC, but why is you working with a sanction belt body that's clearing the people that you catching? You know, USADA is the Olympics. They the ones, I believe, that caught the Russians. So at the end of the day, guess what? They want to accuse everybody of steroids. What was everybody accusing Canelo of steroids? You know, from before, not the Triple G fight, the first one, people was saying he might be. I defended him as well too. He drug tested. He passed on the drug test. How can I just put out a thing here? For years, you know, a lot of fans accused Manny Pacquiao of doing things because he moved up 6 or 7 weight classes. For years, people accused him of that. You know, he said, "Oh, I don't want to take the random drug test because I'm scared of needles." But he got tattoos on there. You know, whatever's convenient for people to hate. You know you on your track to greatness when people hate you. LeBron, Michael got hated. You know what I'm saying? You know, people ain't always like Roger Federer. People ain't always like Wayne Gretzky. People ain't always like Jerry Rice. the 90s Cowboys. Everybody, when you great, it happens. When it's great, when you happens, man. People want to pull that stuff about, Errol Spence being on steroids with the proof. And then if you follow the Smoke City Mobcast, shout out to them. I'll be on there hopefully this week, Wednesday at 9:30. It comes on every Wednesday at 9:30. Shout out to Junior the Truth. He runs the Smoke City Mobcast, okay? The thing about it is they have Errol Spence's strength and conditioning coach on there. Blu-ray, or I forget his name. I think it's Blu-ray. I forget what his name. And they go to the gym, and you can go to Black Fight Fan TV right now and look in his archive. And they went to the gym and worked out, and he's explaining to you, what they, kind of how the workouts they doing and how treacherous the workouts is. He does the upper body. He used to do the upper and lower body, but Derek James handles the lower body now because he said he didn't want to talk about it. That's just hard work, dedication, dog. Most of the time, and even if you take steroids, it still take work to kind of make the stuff happen. But at the end of the day, they want to accuse Errol Spence, but nobody said nothing about Tyson Fury. He got popped. You know what I'm saying? Him and Huey Fury got popped for the steroid that started with an N. I think it's the same one Povetkin got caught with the second time. But nobody said nothing about him, and he got popped and suspended. And everybody continued to get him a pass, but they want to poke holes at Errol Spence. A lot of people don't like Errol Spence because he was PBC, dog. I'm gonna say that, man. A lot of people, I won't say nobody in particular, man, but I feel like a lot of people ride with Terrence Crawford because he was top ranked. I truly believe that because the hatred for PBC, people say, I can't stand PBC, all him and bringing T. And they be the main one watching it. There's still people saying that, PBC putting on BS fights. Have you seen Showtime? Have you seen Showtime? Have you seen ESPN? ESPN ain't been they put on some good fights. Dog Bow and Matt and Jesse and the Crawford Horn fight, but come on, for every one of those, it's a Jose Ramirez and Amir Ahmad, Jose Ramirez and Danny O'Connor. It's Gilberto Ramirez fighting nobody. It's Jesse Hart fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? The shitty undercards. I'm just keeping it real, man. Andre Berto retired. I heard Andre Berto retired. He said they hate Spence because he beat Kell Brook and he ran Keith Thurman out of boxing. I don't even think that's what it is, man. People was hating that kid before that, dog. When he allegedly when he did knock out Adrian Broner and gave Floyd a black eye, he was the toast of the town. He was the toast of the town. Anybody that's affiliated with PBC, notice the algorithm, notice the sequence. They hate the Charlo twins. They hate Deontay Wilder. They be hating on Errol Spence. Just check that out. Anthony Joshua is telling you guys that I basically don't want to fight that guy. He getting the pass. He getting the super pass. And people just want to go to the other side. Danny Jacobs blatantly ducked Jamal Charlo. He said, I don't want to fight. I'll fight him. And Eddie Hearn said, no, he ain't going to fight him. We don't want that fight. And Jamal Charlo moved on and became the interim champion with the WBC. Now Danny Jacobs pull up on him, say he touching M's, and now he want to fight because he can't get no record. He can't pull no audience in front of his hometown of Brooklyn. Now he want to fight Jamal Charlo when it's convenient for him. Get the hell up out of here. He blatantly ducked that man, and his handlers ducked him, and y'all heard it, and y'all had read the articles. I put the articles out there, did the video. Now I said, don't see Charlo. Demetrius Andrade, another one that's over there with HBO. Pulled up on Charlo talking all that junk, but he pulled out with his brother. He don't fight at all, but people still talking, Andrade would do that. What is he going to do if he not fighting? How do you pull up and talk all that junk, but you're not willing to throw them hands, and you fight nobodies? Hell no, Alberto ain't getting into the Hall of Fame. You are trying to rabbit mind. Just to keep it a buck, dog. Check it out, dog. Just look at certain fighters, bro. Just look at certain situations, dude. Look at them. Look at this situation where it's a perfect Jose Ramirez, dog, in Regis Progress. I just seen a beautiful promo they did for Regis Progress fighting back in New Orleans. Okay, look at this situation. Jose Ramirez ducked Regis Progress. Bob Arum gave Regis Progress his own fight date at home in New Orleans in exchange for him not fighting Jose Ramirez and dropping the belt. He said Bob Arum said Jose Ramirez wasn't ready. He was gonna beat the dog shit out of him. Everybody know Regis Progress will beat the dog shit out of Jose Ramirez, but people going around saying, "Oh, Jose Ramirez, he got Regis Progress scared. He got Regis Progress." Anybody that watched him fight know that Jose Ramirez is not a real world championship caliber fighter. He's garbage, and we know what Regis Progress gonna do to him. He know what they gonna do to him. He got the nerve to be at the fight, say, "Oh, I want to fight Terrence Crawford." Shut up. You didn't want to fight Regis Progress. You feel me? So just look at that. Fans supporting him. It's a top-ranked HBO against PBC thing, and people just hate that, man. They hate Al Haymon. That trickled down to his fighters. Excuse me. They do. It's a trickle-down effect. I really believe that. And the same people that say, "Oh yeah, Lamont Peterson will beat Errol Spence." I'm telling you, man, the way he danced around Danny and Errol Spence put that pressure on him, put that footwork on him, and cut the ring off and beat him down. Same people saying, "Oh man, he ain't nothing, man." You know, Lamont was old. You know, I just get tired of fans, dog. This social media then gave some of the lamest hams a voice, and it's to the point where I don't even rebuttal, dog, about certain things. I won't rebuttal with you. You know what I'm saying? And people be knowing the truth, dog. I won't rebuttal. Sometimes I just won't comment back on social media. I won't say nothing. I know people saying, you can go comment. Yeah, I go comment back. For what? You know, and it's crazy that the fans think like this. They believe this, though. You know what I'm saying? They believe this. And they know damn well that, you know, certain fighters, they know what it is. They know what's going to happen. They cross their fingers for certain things not to happen. Then they come up with this excuse for why it didn't happen and all these. Man, shut up. Shut up, dog. I should start making just a totally different YouTube page exposing hams on social media. I should really do that. Errol Spence has the best jab in boxing. My next video. Yeah, that jab in that Lamont Peterson fight was razor sharp, man. Go follow my homie Wood Be More TV. Punchlines and Pusin. I still like Lamont for the top 10. Yeah, he probably is. And the same people that downplayed Lamont and Errol Spence want to see Terrence Crawford fight Lamont Peterson. See, man, I just be tired of talking to certain dudes, dog. Deuce 09 say he made Algeria a true nutritionist. Yeah, Danny Jacobs did. And what's so crazy about that? Algeria knew all these nutritionists, and he went to school for that. He missed weight versus Pacquiao to catch weight. And he was moving up. That was crazy. Real crazy. And people want to hate on Earl. I'm saying he on this, he on that. At the end of the day, if they catch him, they catch him. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he a clean fighter. Until proven in it, he do year-round USADA. When he fought Kell Brook, he did VADA and USADA. So what y'all gotta say about that? Who did VADA and USADA? And then he went over there and whipped on Kell Brook. And then you got Stephen Bradman, which he cool. He trains J-Rock. You know, accusing the Charlos of doing the same. Oh, when you do this, you do that. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Don't fight somebody if you think they juicy. You know, and then complain about it. And you can't get them to sign up for random drug tests. Make a public press conference say we're not taking our shot because he refused a drug test. Don't go fight him and get whooped on and do all that talking and then say they on steroids. I hate weak-minded stuff like that. A lot of these dudes, see, I'm trying to refrain from cussing to say this video, if y'all ain't noticed. So I'm using a lot of words to kind of say that, you know, say my cussing words. You know, me and Callie said we're going to try to do better. Yeah, Crawford is so boring, dog. Yeah, he got a boring personality. He got one street personality. He like the street dude that's the shooter. I mean, I ain't going to say the shooter. Hold on. It depends what area you from. Usually the killers is the quiet dudes from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? The ones that really was the hitmans and putting the work in, killing the guys. They was the quiet guys. That's kind of Crawford got a assassin-like, quiet, demeanor. He ain't gonna never get too high. He might get low, but he ain't gonna never get high. This is high as you see Terrence Crawford. That's just him. But you ain't gotta be a flamboyant personality. You just gotta be innovative about how you self-promote yourself. You know, maybe, you know, go up to Publix or go up to your local grocery store or go to a grocery store out in New York and sign autographs and meet the fans. Just do a pop-up. Align yourself with a radio station, High 97, and go around doing stuff for fans. You know, or let them do your own reality show like Adrian Broner 24/8. You know what you giving fishing advice, you know, or you giving life advice, or you just doing a tutorial showing you how to throw the jab, or do a show of your everyday life, or do a show you trying to break down and film on Errol Spence. It's just innovative stuff that you got to do to be self market. Gervonta Davis dresses with style, with fashion. Davis is a future problem pound distraction. Yeah, he got the style, you know, and he got the ability. He don't got the greatest weight class to be at, but Tank Davis, he got the knockouts. He like Crawford. He a hood dude, but Crawford seemed to be more of an older school hood dude, and it's about a 6-year gap between them. So it's a nice generational gap between them. Tank is your new generation hood dude. You know what I'm saying? And Tank don't even know how to talk. Tank just popular with the hood. You know, he got an Under Armour deal too, because Under Armour is based from Baltimore. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Crawford and Broner ain't gonna happen. But like I said about Errol Spence, people just want to pull you down and hate you and try to. That's like a girlfriend that just want to snoop around and she want to hate on you. You know, she wants you to cheat so bad. You know what I'm saying? So she looking through your phone 24/7. You know, she constantly messing with you 24/7. Look at your phone. She looking for a reason to get at you or irritate you. You know, that's what fans is like. That's these fans today. They looking for a reason, for Spence to be popped so they can say something, because they got their boy Canelo pop. And you think real individuals is feeling. Hold on, I almost sneeze. Hold on. You think real people? You think real fans believe that Canelo is tested positive for real? I mean, tested negative. He was a cheat. If that negative test mattered, they would have uplifted Canelo's ban. Period. You know. Okay, he had a poor education. He can fight. But like I said, you know, it is what it is, man. Like I said, people just want to search for stuff. People know that certain guys they don't see certain guys being beat. So they get to hating on them, like Errol Spence. They ain't heart of hearts. They know Errol Spence is gonna be a tough out for anybody. They know it. They already know what it is. They want to see him fall so bad, though. They want to see him fail so bad. You know what I'm saying? They want to see the Charlos fail so bad. And that's what it is, though, man. They just want to see somebody slip and fall and bust their head. They want to see you fall. You know, so when you can't get beat up in the ring, they want to beat you up outside the ring. You know, you can't be reading what people say. People is haters. These the same fans that see you in person and try to get a hug and autograph for you, but they were just talking bad about you. I'm late to the chat, but did you see 7-8 Sports? Yeah, I didn't see that video about Brown. I'm tired of talking about Browner, dog. I'm tired of talking about Browner. Yeah. He a closet boy, dog. We all know that about Broner. He a closet boy. He got some issues, man. Very talented guy, man. Very, very talented guy, Adrian Broner. You know, very, very talented. Can't take it away from him. Can't take it away from him, man. I answer any questions right now before we get off. He probably did get touched as a child. That's a high possibility. The longer that Crawford fight drags out, Spencer Crawford drags out, who does it benefit? I think it benefits Terrence Crawford, because I think Spence is going to outgrow that weight class. Do you agree with 7-8? He want Broner to kill himself. I don't want nobody to kill themselves. I'm very, very sensitive about the suicide issues, man. I want Broner to get some help, but I don't think it's coming, dog. I think he just wanted attention. I hope he ain't serious, man. Remember that time he was at the Wax Museum and he held the fake gun from the Wax Museum to his head, said, "I'm about to end it"? He a character, man. At the end of the day, if his family care about him, like I said, he got a daddy there, dog. I mean, He got a father and a twin brother, dog. Spence looked weak at the weigh-in. Spence looked strong at the weigh-in. I ain't see no weakness, dog. Spence looked like an ox. He looked like an ox. But it's always hard to make weight, though. Trust me. Trust me. I know a lot of guys that wrestle in high school, man. I went with that stuff. It's hard to make weight. It's extremely hard. These guys work around at 180, so they got to cut down 40 pounds on the scale. 7'8" never said he wants Broner to kill himself. Don't put words in people's mouth like that, man. Charles Warner. He just do it for attention. Broner out there partying right now. Yup. Broner BSing. Ain't nothing wrong with that fool. Nope. You need to get these subscribers at 10K. Yeah, I wish. I ain't buying no subscribers. And you can tell the channel that buy subscribers. He said, if you want to kill yourself, go ahead. If he do, he do. I say he just want attention, man. He want attention. That dude is attention whore, man. He want to be in the limelight. And that's sad, though, because he was a talented guy, man. Adrian Broner was talented. And a lot of guys believed in him. You know, even after the Ponce de Leon's fight, when his first fight on HBO, and we thought he lost. A lot of people thought he lost. A lot of fans didn't want to say he lost, but they had just gave him a new deal. You know, they just gave him a new deal. When they gave him his first deal with Golden Boy, Al Heyman just advised there was no way they were going to let Daniel Ponce de Leon beat him. And then he came back and torched Jason Littleton. Then he bought the dude from Argentina, the Vincent guy, and got his belt. He was a talented guy, man. Talented. Spence says he makes weight easy and does it without a nutritionist. Yeah, you can say that right now, but one day when you get up to his age, about 28, 29, 30, your bone density changes. Your bone density changes. Same thing happened to Devin Alexander. He fought at 140 pounds from when he was 15, 16. That was about his weight or whatever. He'd been at 140 or something for so long. He just outgrew it. Sometimes, you know, you put certain muscle on your body, your bone density, it changes. And once your bone density get more dense as you get older and hit your grown man strength, that's what they say when they grown man strength, your bone density, and then it ain't nothing you can do sometimes to make the weight. So do you want him to struggle and drain himself to make the weight? You're not getting the best product. Eventually, he's going to outgrow 147. It's going to happen. What's up, VVS One Loose Stones? What's going on, my brother? But yeah, man, that's eventually what happened, man. But like I said, man, it need to happen now, man. If Crawford get in the rhythm and get a 147-pound true, you know, skill level and a rhythm there, he's gonna be tough. But who legitimately want to wait to Terrence Crawford chase down Keith Thurman? What's going on, BBS Loose Stones, my brother? Shout out to the LDBC. I'm gonna be on the Smoke City Mobcast Wednesday. If everything clear in my schedule, man. I hooked up with Junior, so you know he did a good brother, dog. He's from Ohio, so one day, you know, if Robert Jr. fight in Ohio again, maybe me and Junior can link up at a fight. I definitely want to go. If he beat Mikey Garcia and go back to Toledo and fight, I want to go there. But I think I want to eye the Terrence Crawford return on October 13th. See, I don't like giving my money to Bob Arum, but I do it for Crawford, dog. I bought the ESPN Plus app. I'm a big Crawford fan. People just, you know, they get mad because I'm not a fanboy. I believe what I believe. If he beat Errol Spence or if Errol Spence beat him, I obviously don't give a hell. You know, as long as it's a good fight. That's all that matters. What's going on, Low Blow Champ? Yeah, he do look strong, man. He did look strong in that Lamont Peterson fight, man. What's going on, Brick City, Matt Valentine? What's going on, DJ7? Yeah, but like I said, man, people just want to drag these fighters down, man. This social media that gave some people a platform they should have never had, dog. Like I said, I might just do a whole channel on just exposing some racist dudes that be on these threads and these fugazi dudes and what they say. You know, a lot of people get mad, though, man. What up? Finally Friday. Not excited to see Spence spank that bum, but it'll stir up more talk. Crawford Khan next. Yeah, I talked about that already in the archives. But Low Blow Champ, yeah, I'm not excited. I'm excited about Javier Fortuna, Adrian Granados. I'm excited about that fight. But that Errol Spence fight it's only gonna be exciting after the fight for the after party. Because they're gonna turn up in Dallas, dog, for sure. He gonna turn up. He definitely gonna turn up. But this is what you want from a homecoming fight. You want to see your fighter fight an okay fighter and see if he can pull with an okay fighter. So if you can bring a big fighter to Texas, then you can do a better venue. But I want to see Errol Spence fight Omar Figueroa, in Texas, dog. If Omar Figueroa get his life together, Omar was talking cash stuff about him already whooping on him. So I like to see Omar. You know what I'm saying? Omar Figueroa fight. That's a big fight in Texas. That's what North Texas versus South Texas. Omar got a jaw on him too, though. He got a little bit of power. He gonna get whooped on. But at the end of the day, go ahead and bring on Sean and Danny. But I know Sean and Danny is not gonna be Errol Spence's third fight this year. It should be. When they announce the fight, we'll know. They hanging on to that, man. They hanging on to it, man. Danny Garcia said, I'm not even training yet. And Danny Garcia, as soon as he beat Lucas Matisse and he went to Puerto Rico and robbed Mauricio Herrera, I don't know at what point was one of them two fights, Danny Garcia became a straight businessman. Danny Garcia used to be about it. Shit shows Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley was about it at 140. Timothy Bradley wasn't ducking nobody at 140. He was cleaning that division up out of there. But somewhere along the line, when the money changed, when they changed promoters, Timothy Bradley changed from Gary Shaw over to Top Rank. And Gary Shaw got absorbed by Rock Nation. That's what happened to Gary Shaw Promotions. Somewhere around the way, they just went businessman. Danny Garcia, he was hungry. He wasn't supposed to be what he was supposed to be, Danny Garcia. He was supposed to lose to Eric Morales, Kendall Holton, all them guys. He just defied the odds. He was supposed to lose to Amir Khan and all them. But when he whooped on them, they said, we got a new star, and his head got big. Danny Garcia, I told you guys this. He got 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out the door. He half retired right now, dog. He don't really want to fight Errol Spence. Trust me. He don't want to fight Sean Porter. He want to fight them easy fights, man. And Al Heyman got these guys in the rhythm of fighting these easy fights. And when it's time to step up on the big stage, the money's so similar that they don't want to fight for the big fights. Yeah, Omar's the Mexican Jared Hurd. Yep, both of them is Margarito clones, minus the raps. The Pacquiao fight still seems to be on its way a month away. Now, Pacquiao fight, Bob Arum came out yesterday. Check my archives. I got the podcast link as well. Came out yesterday, Everlast Podcast. Followed them on Twitter as well, too. And said that they still ain't showed, they ain't put the investors ain't put the money up yet. The Pacquiao Matisse. So, if y'all got any questions right now, man, y'all let me know. Any questions, man? I'll answer anything, any boxing related questions. I'm gonna top the night off with a non-boxing video, man. Sports wise, man. It might rub some feathers the wrong way, but it's the God honest truth, dog. But Hurd is showing his belts off. I started off with my own. Hurd is showing his new belts off. He got his new IBO belt, and I think he got his new WBA belt. He shining them on. Like, that dude, man, that dude has totally turned me off, dog. Jared Hurd has totally turned me off, dog. He's a punk. For sure, Will Mercy. But like I said, man, Jared Hurd is a troll, dog. He the Tekashi 6ix9ine of boxing. I'm sorry, man. Dude seem to be a good brother, though. But don't be on here shining your belts and talking all this stuff. I'm beat up Charlo, but then you want to go fight somebody else. Now I got to fight a right-hander. How you a right-hander and you feel like you need to fight a right-hander? Now, if Charlo was a left-hander, you got to prepare for a southpaw. I respect that. They put on them barricades up, man. He let this success go to his head, man. Jared Hurd is about to get the duck. He about to overtake Golovkin for the acceptable duckers, dog. The Duck King. Because what he doing around, he trolling. He talking so much shit. He in a position to talk so much shit that and people already hate Charlo, so Charlo got to take the backlash. That's like Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, he going to mess with Chief Keef baby mama. He going to Chicago with the police. He trolling them, but they know they can't touch him. They know if they touch him, they going to jail for life, and it's going to come back on them no matter who kill him. It's the same situation with Jared Hurd. He talking all that junk, knowing that Charlo can't touch him. Al Heyman not going to make him fight Charlo. He not going to make that fight happen. At the end of the day, he talking to Eddie Hearn, so Jared Hurd can secure that $6 million deal for 3 fights. Why not go start on his own? You ain't got to fight nobody. If you can secure that deal and avoid Charlo some more, I won't be surprised if he pulled that move. Fight Maguire, he's not that good. Shit, I like Maguire, man. Maguire is real good, man. He's only 21 years old, man. I like Jaime Maguire. Jaime Maguire might mess around and bust him in his mouth too. Jaime Maguire can fight, dog. He got the lead left hook that he hurt Saddam Ali with. I thought it was a jab. He threw that sucker so smooth. Jaime Maguire can fight. Jaime Maguire can fight, man. I'll be the first one to vouch for that young fella. I was the first one to vouch for him. And I gotta say this, man. You got guys down at the fight, dog. I'm not want to disrespect nobody, so I'm not gonna say no names. But you got guys down there covering the fight, and they being asked who gonna win the fight. Why ain't see Carlos Ocampo? I haven't seen the fight, man. Come on, man. New media, old media, spanking elite media. You doing yourself a disservice if you going to cover a fight and you didn't watch the other fighter. And there's footage on them. So it didn't take you nothing but an hour a day or 20 minutes to see what Carlos Ocampo put to the table. After you've seen what Jaime Maguire did, you know, you couldn't even go check his box rec. You couldn't even see who he fought. You couldn't go back and watch who he fought. And you down there covering the fight. How you down there covering the fight if you don't even know the other fighter? That's why I be telling y'all, some of these channels and these media members, man, is suspect, dog. I'm not gonna go nowhere to no fight ill prepared or unprepared. I'm gonna know everything about Carlos Ocampo I need to know. I'm gonna tell you what he do good, what he don't do good. And that's why I tell you guys, dog. I break this stuff down, dog. It might not look like much, but I break it down. I'll look at it, and I might make it look a little bit easier, but predict it and break it down in these fights. I can tell you anything and everything about a fight. So when he fight again, I can be like, okay, yeah, I seen Ocampo fight before. Jaime Maguire, people was just looking at Jaime Maguire as a pass-off, and I looked at his tape. I said, ooh, he would have gave Triple G a little bit of work. I said, ooh, this kid kind of big. I said, ooh, I like his left hook. Oh, he got a good jab right hand. Oh, he can punch. He big. Oh, I endorsed him. I endorsed Jaime Maguire. I told y'all, I was the first one to say Jaime Maguire going to beat Saddam Ali. I said, that's a bad matchup. You know, but I ain't get the credit for that. You know, you got Fight Hype stealing my videos and turning them into articles and shit. The shit will get frustrating, dog. I'm putting in work and people stealing my work and people biting off of me. And then you got people that's in higher positions that don't even take the boxing game. They don't even respect it like that. They don't respect the game. You know what I'm saying? How you go somewhere covering the fight, but you don't know neither one of the fighters, and it's accessible. It ain't like, oh, this is Jersey Joe Walcott back in 1950s or something. There ain't no footage on him. This is social media. There's plenty of footage of Carlos Ocampo on Tecate TV. And I enjoy watching Tecate TV, and I watch it from time to time when I get a stream on there. Nice up-and-coming talent. Chavez seeing here talking in Spanish. You know, that's where they fighters are built at. And you doing yourself a disservice about that. And Jeff Warren, and I told people Jeff Warren was going to get Pacquiao a good fight. Go back and look. I said, well, Jeff Warren going to get Pacquiao a good fight. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Jeff Warren, another opponent, he a bum. And then people say, oh, yeah. Jeff Warren pretty good. And I said, well, I said it right here. Oh, no. You know what I'm saying, dog? I have to be looking at stupid stuff, man. I be looking at stupid stuff like that, dog. Dude stole my whole fucking video and turned that boy into an article on Fight Hype, dog. I promise you, somebody sent it to me. I don't even give a hell, dog. But I still give everybody their credit, but they can't credit me. That's crazy, right? Think that Pacquiao fight is going to be off and Matisse going to fight Crawford in October. And then Crawford will eventually be the super champ. No, I think you can't unify the regular WBA belt and another world champion. Matisse going to have to drop that regular WBA belt. Can't unify that belt. What's going on, Ian Campbell? Saul, what's going on, my homie? Yeah, but Saddam Ali chin weak. It ain't that Saddam Ali chin weak neither. Saddam Ali moved too much. Saddam Ali zaps his energy. Saddam Ali is one of the most gifted punchers in boxing, but he don't sit on his punches. Can't take that away from a 21-year-old kid, dog. Can't take that win away from him. That kid can punch. He gonna show you versus Leon Smith. He a player. What's up, Angel Santos, my brother? Yeah, you gotta do your research. Punchline, Pugilism, facts, you different breed, homie. Appreciate it. Low blow chat. Mongolian hit all Ali with them Dragon Ball Z. That left hook, that lead left hook, Jaime Maguire hit Saddam Ali with, dog. If people knew how hard it was to throw that punch. They stole my video on Crawford and Spence don't need to marinate. Dude took a whole article about that shit, man. Matter of fact, I could put it in an article in the description. The homie sent it to me, man. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I can never find my Instagram icon. I just started using Instagram with this boxing clinic page. So bear with me. I don't know too much about Instagram. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm trying to look at my DM, man. I can't even find that shit, man. Oh, there we go. So here we go. Here we go. Yeah, you can go back and watch my Crawford video, and Spence don't need to marinate. I did it for 15 minutes. This dude basically took my whole article. They go to article link in the description. You watch my video and watch that article, read the article and watch my video, or watch my video and read the article and tell me that ain't my video in an article format. And I didn't go pick it up, and I don't look at fight hype. Ever since Floyd stopped fighting fight hype, you know, they be reaching for views and all that stuff like that. Man, I don't have no disrespect for them, but it ain't cool for you to be stealing people's material and not crediting them. That's my opinion. A lot of them guys just got a camera and got a pen and paper. They don't know nothing about boxing, dog. A lot of guys just cover that boxing news. That's what they want to do. They want to talk about the news and the news. I just seeing people say, I haven't seen Ocampo fight. Then why are you at the fight then? Why are you covering it then? You know, why you covering it? Why you going live for an hour and all you talking about is Errol Spence? Errol Spence. Give Ocampo his credit, dog. He 22 years old. He coming over here. Don't just treat him like another opponent. Treat him like he's the number one contender that he is. He's the mandatory that he is. And you can get an interview, and then you get an interview with Ocampo if you wanted to at will. And that's exactly how I walk up to it. I would walk up to Carlos Ocampo if I was covering that fight and give him as much FaceTime as he wanted to. Because he don't deserve to be treated as that type of stepping stone opponent. He's a world champion level type fighter because he's fighting for a title. You know, and there's no disrespect to Errol Spence and nobody like that, but don't cover a fight if you're not gonna cover both fighters. That kind of irked my nerves. He need to spaz on and go for broke. You might catch Errol Spence close. Man, like I said, man, I just hate that people, you know, they disrespect the game of boxing like this in this media shit sometimes, man. You know, it's sad though, man. You down there covering it and you don't know nothing about Ocampo. Like, come on, get that man his respect, dog. Respect him as a fighter. You know, if not nothing. I don't care if he's Mexican, white, black, or whatever. You respect that man because at the end of the day, he got the balls to do what some of us never could do, and he got the ability to get somewhere that none of us can get to, and that's on the World Championship stage versus Errol Spence, man. I ain't say Fred's name, so don't even delete that shit. I ain't say Fred's name. I wasn't even talking about Fred. Delete that. Don't have these fools thinking I'm talking about Fred. I ain't got no issue with Fred. It wasn't even Fred. Wasn't Fred. Lions Only Boxing. Y'all remember when Keith Thurman wanted Errol Spence to get a belt first? Yup. Then he got a belt and he raised the status again. It's still early there. Hear your video and jump right on and watch. Yeah, I don't want to put nobody saying, oh, this dude said this about you. No, I ain't say so. I respect Fred. I like Fred. It wasn't Fred. Good luck with Campo. You will need it. You know, if Campo pulled an upset, it's 100-1. That's some bread, dog. You put a couple hundred on Campo, he hit it, man. Oh, you're gonna be living good, though. Mercy Houston. I mean, Keith Thurman, man. He don't say nothing on social media, dog. He don't come to Errol Spence. It'd be funny if he popped up at Errol Spence fight last night. I'll laugh, bro. I'll laugh if he popped up at Errol Spence fight, man. I'll crack away. What it is, man. I like Earl. You know, Campo, he might steal your hearts tomorrow. He might show a lot of heart. He might be a game player. But he truly never got his mandatory shot versus Constantine Poolmeyer because of top rank. Ward showed you what to do to them killers. Headbutt, low blow them, and if you hurt them, tackle them. Get out of here, man. Ward whooped on McGill Kessler. He whooped on. That shit has to be frustrating with folks stealing. Yeah, I really honestly don't care. I mean, it is what it is, dog. I got some major moves lined up, man. Hopefully if things work out. Um, I can't say nothing about it yet, but it is what it is. Keith Thurman don't want to smoke with the reporters. At the end of the day, dog, he living his life, dog. I don't even care. But if we waiting on that guy to come back and y'all want him to, it ain't gonna never happen. He ain't gonna never hold them 3 belts. So on 100 Boxing UK, you excited about that Dylan White and Joseph Parker card, my brother? Spence told Crawford to get a belt. Crawford got a belt. Yeah, he did. But he knows Bob Arum don't want to make that fight right now. UK 100 Boxing UK. What you think about Dillian White and the Joseph Parker card? Oh, somebody did ask me earlier, man. I apologize, man. I seen that. I'm gonna go back there and see who asked that question. I apologize. It just popped in my head. I can't find who asked it, but somebody asked what I thought about the Dillian White. I think it was on another stream I did earlier. They asked me about Dillian White, not Dillian White, but Derek Chisora fighting Carlos Takam. I think it's a good fight. Fucking air conditioner got to be sealed back up. Fucking grasshopper. I don't know what the hell that was. But I like the Derek Chisora and Carlos Takam fight. Chisora been getting knocked around. He got beat by somebody in Monte Carlo. But Carlos Takam always tough. Carlos Takam gave Joseph Parker all he wanted in his first step-up fight. So that's something to look at as well, too. And, okay, it was you asked. Yeah, I think it's a solid fight. I think that's one of the better fights on the undercard. I want to see Katie Taylor. She's probably the best fighter on the whole card. Man, I like those 2 fights. I definitely do. That's what's wrong with them young fathers now. Well, what will be his legacy anyways? Keith Thurman? I don't know. His legacy gonna be, if he don't come back, his legacy is gonna be what happened to. What his career just went down the drain over a woman. Chisora getting TKO in the late rounds, probably so. I don't think Dale Boy got too much left, but I like him, man. Especially when he talk about the business side of boxing. I like Derek Chisora. Seemed to be a solid guy. He glossed me. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, fellas. I gotta upload one more video. I definitely appreciate all y'all coming in tomorrow. I might go live and talk about I might go live for the Errol Spence fight tomorrow. It'll be short. So I'm gonna go live for the live commentary and scoring for the Fortuna in Granados in the Fortuna and Granados. She was a little tired, and Spence and this kid named Spence and Kuncampo tomorrow. So yeah, that was epic, dog. When they got into the fight, and he glossed me. I'm not watching Canelo fight, bro. I'm not watching Canelo. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't supporting that. I ain't got nothing. I do got something against both of them, but I ain't watching it. You never know. Buyer's remorse at the end. I might cave in, but I doubt it. I found something to do September 15th. But I have heard nothing about Deontay Wilder and Joshua contract. Heard nothing about it. So hopefully in the morning we have some news about it. And but seeing that Deontay Wilder is quiet, that could be good. That could be bad. What's up, Coach? Let me seeing you. Keep all them fine ass women on your show, dog. Keep all them fine women to talk about them fine fighters. I was watching this one. He was talking about the UFC girl. Talking about she got the fight was off because she had a blister on her lip, and she had herpes on her lip, and they threw the fight out. I was just watching. I ain't know nothing about her. I said, "Oh, girl was getting freaky." You know what I'm saying? She was doing some sloppy toppy with the raw guy. Messed around and got a herpes or something on her lip, and they called the fight off. I said, yeah. And old girl got to get it in too, man. Got to get it. What's on Daryl Carpenter? What's going on, my brother? I'm betting on Canelo for this robbery. He gonna rob him this time. What you gonna put on your ticket slip? On Bravado, or you can go to Vegas whenever they open up these betting areas. These betting, you can bet sports at the casino. What you gonna bet on? Canelo robbery? Let me get 500 on Canelo robbery. That's exactly what probably gonna be. Canelo lost a lot of weight. He lost a lot of weight. He looks small. All that bulky stuff he got on him. And he talking about going to super middleweight. He out his rabbit mind. He goes super middleweight. He gonna kill him. I mean, shoot, Jalen Love type. No, I ain't gonna go that far. He go to middleweight. He gonna get killed. Super middleweight, excuse me. You see how he looked at 164.5 pounds versus Chavez Jr. He looked like a midget in the ring versus Chavez Jr. at 164.5. I wish Canelo would go to 168. He gonna get dog walked by anybody at 168. I'm standing on a little bit longer. I'm about to start rounding off names on this mug. I'm about to start rounding off names. Let's look at the 168-pound division. See, I don't use Fight News no more. I'm gonna write the boxing scene rankings. They're a little bit more consistent with their updates. I mean, Jesse Harder beat the crap out of Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? He probably beat David Lemieux at 168. Fedor Shuvanov would give him all he wanted. Matt Corby might give him some work. You know Caleb Blank gonna box him with them lead feet. Don't not box Canelo Alvarez. I'm not even talking about the champions. Anthony Durrell beat Canelo Alvarez at 168 probably. Arthur Abraham, he old, man. Canelo can get him. He can't beat him. If you struggle with him, he don't deserve it. Ain't nobody knocked out Arthur Abraham yet, though. Yerman Berman will definitely beat Canelo Alvarez at 168 if he can make the weight. Callum Smith would as well. Rocky Fielding, I don't know. He a UK guy. I hadn't seen him fight. Gilberto Ramirez will probably whoop on him. James DeGale, he be iffy, though, but I still pick DeGale to whoop on Canelo at 168. Ukagi, for sure. George Groves, I don't know about that Tyrone guy. And for sure, Benavidez he'll put Canelo Alvarez in the custom-made Mexican Reyes, Cletus Reyes casket. Canelo wouldn't win a world championship at 168. He talking about 168. You can't even beat the guys at 160. You know what I'm saying? You was trying to fight Gary Spike O'Sullivan. They be killing me. Put Canelo in with one of them Falco boys and see what happens. Yamaguchi or Escobedo. Falco. Hope I butchered his name. They be killing me talking about 168. You ain't fought nobody at 158. At 160. You know what I'm saying? They be killing me with that. I Canelo go to 160. How about fighting Jamal Charlo, Danny Jacobs, or somebody first? One of them. We know why you won't fight Golovkin. Because he's older, he's slow, and you can run for him a little bit. And his legs got a little bit older. We know that. My pick, I don't even remember who I picked. I ain't picking again. I think I picked Triple G by knockout. I don't care. I don't care. They can knock each other out for all I care. That shit just seems so old. That seems so orchestrated. Man, I got to get up off here, dog. I got to upload the video by midnight so I can have a clean slate tomorrow. But y'all know what it is. TBC and more, man. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's all in the description. You want to donate, it's the PayPal. Appreciate William donating earlier. I definitely appreciate it. And when I finally get these logos and shirts out the way, I definitely going to see on William and everybody else who I can remember donated through the PayPal and the Super Chat guys as well. Appreciate it, man. JD Films, appreciate it. DJ7, Low Blow, appreciate Coach for coming on. Appreciate Alex Santos, Bracy. Alan Sims, I see you. Mercy Houston, I see you. Punchline Pugilism, Lions Only Boxing, I see you. Everybody else, Ian Campbell, I see you. I'm gone.